All right, guys, today we're back out in the garage with good old Clifford here. We're installing some new parts on him, or a new part, I guess is what we're doing. So, right down over here, we got the Desolate Motorsports transfer case skid. So, when we were at Sand Hollow, a month and a half ago now, one of the things we kept hitting was, so obviously we hit the hitch a bunch of times, but that's pretty normal. The other thing we hit a bunch was the transfer case skid plate, because the original one on here hangs down a bit, as you can tell. Kind of that big blocky guy hanging down. Which, it does its job. Does its job as a transfer case skid plate, but it could be better. So, we picked this guy up when we were down in LA afterwards, and yeah, we're gonna install it today. Pretty much it's a whole lot beefier. Obviously, it's kind of tubed. It's got the nice kind of a, what would you call it, protector over where the transfer case is, but it's wide open where the exhaust is, helping that breathe a little bit better. More airflow. Overall, just all better. So we did go for the raw version of this, just because there's a raw version and there's a powder coated version. In my opinion, if you're gonna scrape it on rocks or beat it up on rocks, the powder coat's gonna come off either way. So why not just save some money and just spray paint it? So we spray paint it flat black, and then worst case gets a scratch, we just spray it right over. So easy enough to do, right? So pretty sick kind of look. So we do have to, so essentially, let's see, so putting this up there, so essentially the first bolt holes are in the frame already. That's where one of the bolts at the factory skid plate mounts to. The other two holes, or other four, two on each side, those ones we have to drill out in the frame to give you all the hardware you need, all included here. Nice, really nice hardware, all kind of in there. So first thing we gotta do is get the skid plate off that's on there right now, drop that guy, that way we can start mounting this one up, get it positioned where we need it to, put the two bolts in, bolt those up, and then mark our holes. And we just gotta do some drilling to get those drilled out, and then bolts right up. Should be pretty simple. So let's get underneath and start pulling the skid plate off. So these factory bolts are tiny. Those are a 10 mil, and then it's a 13 up on the top. So we're going to try, see if my old 1/4 inch will get them off. And if not, we can, oh yeah, easy. Try to get positioned a little better. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, I mean, look how tiny that is. These guys are itty. The new bolts are giant versus that. Okay. Can I even get this on here? Oh, we can. Okay, we're good. Cool. All right, there's those off. We just gotta do the other side. And this thing should just drop and fall to the ground. All right, we're going to do this guy. We're gonna do this front one first. Oh wow, you really can't get in there that well, can you? Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Wow, that was easy. I need my wrench back. Oh, there it is. Found it. All right. After we do this one, things should just fall. Safest thing? Probably not, but you know, whatever. As long as it doesn't crush me, I'm out of the way. That's fine. There we go. Off she is. Where'd the nut go? There it is. All right. Off goes the skid plate. So it should be this hole. I'm also gonna spray a little rust reformer if I have it under here. But that hole, this hole, that's probably in my way. That's okay, that can be fixed. But yeah, this hole, and then we gotta drill out our other couple holes that kind of go in here. Okay, cool. Let me see what I have Rust Reformer. We try and spray some on here real quick, but let's get played out. So one of the things I have not seen is a picture or video of something showing the difference between the stock skid plate and the Desolate one. So I got them both laid right there. So, I don't know, you really don't gain a whole bunch. If anything, you gain it on the side, that's kind of the bars. I don't know if you really gain anything where the hump is. But I mean, you gain all of this. Is kind of where you're gaining all your space. Plus, it just looks cool. It's kind of what it is. It looks cool. You do gain some kind of here on the edge. I mean, you know, where it connects, because it doesn't come all the way out, all the way up. So you do gain some there. Obviously, you're not gaining any clearance for transfer case, but you can see pretty much any scrape on there is from Sand Hollow. So, and now that orange stuff, that's actually probably Sand Hollow sand still. So, yeah, we hit it pretty good. I hit it pretty good right there. Dang. So that's what we're replacing. We're putting this nice guy on versus this guy. And we should be pretty happy with that. So we've got those good. We need to drill out our holes, or at least the first 2 holes under here, to fit the much larger bolts. The much larger bolts. I mean, look at the whole size of the holes. Much larger bolts. And then we can then mount this up to those 2 holes and mark our other holes and drill. Should be pretty easy. So looking at the frame, so I believe it's this one here, because this was the actual bolt holding the transfer case skid plate in. This one I've seen in pictures, and it's too, this one's gonna line up better with it. So as you can see, close, but not quite. So got a step bit here. We're just gonna, we're just gonna step it out. Couple sizes here. How's that? Ooh, almost. We're almost all the way through. It's a thick frame, man. Woo! Hot! We're putting gloves on. There we go. Alright. Fits in there good now. We're gonna put some gloves on when we drill these other holes, because that is hot. Woo! Alright. And then of course we'll throw some paint on that too. That's no problem though. Alright, let's go drill out the other side. Alright, same dealio over here. Could be this hole right here. Oh wait. Alright. Woo! Hot, hot, hot! Very close. There we go. All right. Go, got those drilled in. Let's mount this sucker up with 2 bolts. Throw in a trans jack, get it mounted up, and then we can mark our 4 holes we got to drill. And we drill those, we're definitely gonna put on gloves. Those are hot. Hot shavings coming off. All right. Okay, so kind of got under here. I got on my transmission jack. I'm just trying to line up these best I can. If you can, try to throw a nut on the back. That way it kind of holds it where it needs to be. Now I need to raise that transmission jack just a little bit so it's nice and flush against the frame. Make sure it's centered up, and then mark our holes. Pretty simple. All right, let's go over there. Let's raise this transmission jack up a little bit. Okay. Happy with this side. What's going on with that side? What's going on over here? I don't want this go up flush. There we go. Nice. There we go. All right. Look how good that looks, man. That's nice. Okay. So we just need to kind of come in here, mark our holes out. Okay. Same on the other side. All right, get her out of here. Center punch some holes. As you can see, we got them nicely marked on both sides right there. Center punch them, drill those out, and it should just be bolting this guy up. It looks sick. It looks good. All right, let's get drilling. All right, got our holes all drilled. We just use a step bit right here. Went out to, I believe it was 5/8. We went out to roughly, but they look good. I use that impact driver. This is my first time using these Hercules brushless tools. I've been missing out, man. It's freaking amazing. Tried the drill rules, it worked, but the impact driver ate them like 20 seconds a piece. We were done. So you can see, got our holes all drilled. So there's our 1, 2, and 3. All drilled. I went ahead and threw a little bit of paint on them all, which are there. Threw a little paint over the rust reformer too. Keep it looking good under there, since I don't plan on ever taking this off. So got those all drilled. I can pull my drill out of here, by the way. I don't need that anymore. Drill worked pretty good. Drill works good. I mean, it's a drill. That impact though just eats the metal like it's breakfast. It just goes right through it. And then this side, same deal. First hole, second hole, third hole. All right, I get ready to throw this thing in. Pull that little bit of gasket off of there. All right, let's roll the skid plate under. Let's get it bolted in. Got all the bolts over here. Just gotta do the same thing. Just line up holes and whoop, bolt them in. Should be pretty easy, honestly. So let's get working on it. So we gotta do bolt washer on the bottom and a washer nut on the top. We're starting back here because I can actually reach this one somewhat. I kind of want the bolt heads hanging down. It's just less to get caught if you're off-roading. Rather have it be able to smack the bolt head and not the nut. Okay, there's one. I'm going to attempt to at least get 2 in each side. I'm going to assume that's pretty lined up. If I can get 2 on each side, I feel pretty happy. Oh wow. Okay, there's that side, there's that one. Get the nut on there. Hang on. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm good with that. Let's go over to the other side. Let's throw 2 on that side, and then we'll come back, hit the last one here. Look at that, that looks sick. That looks way better than that factory piece of junk. So like I said, if we can get 2, well, this side we can do all 3. Honestly, that third one on that side is kind of a pain in the butt, so that's why we're just doing 2 to start off with. Oh, okay, that one's good. These are all, look really easy to get to. It's just open, there's just exhaust here. Just since pulling it in, cooled down some. Hey, I got it. Okay, there we go. Just gotta start, let's tighten these three down. Look at that side, tighten that side down. Looks good, man. Let's get our transmission jack out of here. All right, dude, look at that. That looks awesome. I mean, dude, look at that thing. That hangs way less down over here. That looks good. It's kind of on par with the transmission cross member, at least positioning wise. Look at that thing. That thing's sick. Get this side, you know, this side with the transfer case. Look at that guy. Woo! So, I mean, looking from this side, you know, the lowest point where the transfer case is probably about where it was before. However, everything else is higher by a long shot. Plus, it just looks way cooler. And with that, I mean, the fasteners are huge. Those are a giant improvement over the last one. I mean, we went from using a 10mm socket to a 19. To tighten those guys, I'm going to drill out even the first hole to get those to line up. We should drain a lot better. The old one had ridges in it that would get dirt and crap stuck in it all the time. I mean, look at that guy. Yeah, it cradles in there pretty good. Still got space between, but it tucks in nice. That looks good. Oh, I'm happy I did this. Honestly, not much. Little scratches. I mean, there might be a couple little scratches here and there, but that's, like I said, it's a skid plate. It's made to, that's the whole point of it, is to get beat up. Is to protect what it needs to protect, which is the transfer case. So, I'm happy with that. That looks awesome. Very nice improvement. And yeah, I'm happy I got all the bolt heads on the bottom. I've seen some people put the nuts on the bottom. I've seen people try and get this to the front one, put the nut on the bottom because it's kind of a pain in the butt to get to. But I am happy I did the heads, the bolt heads on the bottom. Because that looks good. It looks clean. It looks factory. It looks factory. It's OEM plus, you know. That's cool. All right. So skid plate installed. That looks awesome. Looking forward to hopefully not having to use it, but having it on there because it looks way better anyways. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, looking great. If you guys want to see the skid plate I bought, there's going to be a link in the description down below to Desolate Motorsports. Desolate Motorsports is pretty cool. I like them. I have no sponsorship. I bought this myself because I thought it would be really cool, and it's something that our truck needed, especially being at stock height still. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you in the next video with Clifford here.